between 101 and 106 as well, but that's fine. Pretty comfortable.
At least my ping looks stable, so.
I mean, mine was at like 1,000 there for a minute.
The
so.
stream restarted fully, it looks like.
So we just play hello. We're winning 4-0 already.
Our luck, they'll come back. Alright. No talking. They're probably listening. If you're listening, your mom's a hoe.
All of our in turn 2, all the other spanks are just muted and deafened. Not social at all.
That's funny.
Okay.
See, I told you. Veto Enigma? Question mark?
Sure.
Enigma or Ryzen? Which one do you want to play least?
I'd rather play Ryzen.
Alright, Veto Enigma.
Between Enigma.
Ryzen collide. Yeah, I'm happy with both of those, to be fair.
Yep.
Ideally, I want them to pick collide. But if not, I'll do Ryzen as well.
Man,
I want them to pick Ryzen.
I'm nervous. I haven't been in a high leverage tourney situation in like literally a year.
True. You don't get this opportunity. No
This
nerves.
is the semis. This is the semis, right? Let's go.
Nerves are
Play
good.
Ryzen.
Focus. All right, I'm ready.
Nice, I'm happy with that. Let's go.
I spawned out left.
I spawned in
Offensive.
base.
Yeah, I'm spawning out top, so I'll just go top and brag. Have fun.
Have fun.
Behind you. Oh fuck! I fell off the map. Nerves are great. Just defend. Okay, no harm done. Top.
Okay,
Yep.
So. Right dead. Maybe top? I don't know. Unless you got him.
Left.
Okay. Rifle dev.
Got him. I'm suiciding because of that.
Okay.
Incoming right. In base right.
Top.
Killed him.
2 top. I got killed by him, but I did a lot of damage taking. He's going out left.
I'm down.
Oh my god.
It's low. No, get there.
Mutual. Can you return?
Yeah.
Yeah. They both lit. Ooh. I'm down.
Killed that guy. Where's flag?
Flag's out top. Ouch.
I need to take.
I'm down.
I killed an attacker.
Take when you can.
Yeah, yeah.
Please.
Top
Plus,
full.
plus, plus.
Top full.
Top.
He rifled me.
Run up. Oh, he's to your right.
I'm down. Flag's there, flag's there.
No chance.
I damaged one.
Top. He went down.
Incoming. Top. Low.
He's dead.
Okay.
Left in.
I'm down. Down.
No way. You got through there. I cannot got through there, dude.
They've got no push at the moment. They're all in base.
Oh my god.
Cam, there.
Okay, one just fell off the map.
Okay.
One dead.
I'm down. Watch out.
Flags on the
Taking,
bottom.
taking.
That's his going.
Killed it.
Top still.
I'm down. Get the return. Nice.
4 health.
Incoming top.
Ah,
He spawned.
fucking really. How are these that quick?
Oh my, how did that even happen?
I rifled him, but that's about it. Quick. Too late.
Guess we should have vetoed Ryzen.
Party's taking very low. Good.
I'm 29 taking.
It's down on the bottom.
Okay.
Got one. Got one.
One middle, lowish. One right in front of you.
I got 3.
Nice, well played. Cheers. I nearly fell off there.
Top rifled.
Top. In. Right.
Up. Yeah, rifled him.
Rifled.
Nice.
Down.
Top.
Well played.
No,
Flags
middle.
down.
Gone.
One in left.
Did damage to Eska. Only one defending in their base.
Killed him. Flags down as well. Push.
Top maybe.
2 dead.
Okay. Mutual one.
One left. Getting in.
Dead.
Oh my god.
At.
Top 2.
I rifled one in base. In their base.
There.
Where's that going?
Hit that.
Returned? No, I didn't return. Fuck. But how? Fuck you get away with that?
Great question.
Nice. One's gonna meet you in middle. Watch that.
Oh my god. Yeah. It really is just not, there's no good practice for this. Because we blow everybody else out and then we just get blown out.
We got
Top.
off to a slow start and let them play their game.
Well, it's over now, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
So done. Right.
Left.
Yeah, I killed him.
Taking is quite low.
Wow.
Mutual, they mutual. Go, go,
There
go.
you go.
Nope.
Oh my god.
I just walked off the map with the flag.
Oh my god. Okay,
Need to defend
base.
this?
No. They dropped it off. So it'll come back.
Shotgun should not have that much fucking power, honestly. Bullshit.
Okay, go or go fucking spank one.
Woo, go team. Bronze medal. I'll take it. Okay.
I don't think Ryson was like the problem there. I think the problem was just do better.
Whatever.
Yeah, honestly, I just think we needed to just play better. I don't feel like Ryson was the issue. There have been times when I felt like, oh, that pick was terrible. Like, what was I thinking? This is one of those times. I feel like we just got off to a slow start. I mean, I fucking started by walking off the map. And then once you get behind versus RB,
Dope.
they have a way easier time because if you're behind, they can play their high risk strat of just send someone behind everyone. They did that like 5 times. I think like legitimately 3 of their scores came from someone just going in the left side, taking and scoring when everyone else was middle.
Is this a best of 5 with a 1-0?
That
Yeah,
is right.
sweet.
That's why RB's picking. So I'm gonna start on Galaxy here.
Are you still streaming?
Oh, I'm streaming. Now I can
Oh,
cast.
this is
I
my
guess.
opportunity.
Yeah, this is your opportunity. I'm gonna leave it on the competitive config because I don't feel like switching the config after spending the whole tourney on the competitive config.
Well, Frosty already started with a kill and a suicide.
Galaxy's just camping middle. He's moving across now. 1 kill. 2 kills. And Frosty will knock it out. Now Hades, camping top. Gets Parton. It's always hard to get into the same kind of commentary vibe I get in when I'm solo casting. Because then I just sort of talk to myself. But like talking to a person is like different, you know what I'm saying?
I have no experience casting any sort of TTF mode. I'd be much better at doing Epic,
Yeah.
which is much simpler, easier to follow. It's just because I don't know who you're looking at, or I'm like,
Well, so
I'm
far I'm
looking
just
at who you're
following
looking at.
Galaxy, but you just follow everyone. Like it doesn't matter because you
Yeah.
try to call out trends that are happening. Like okay, the numbers advantages here, or so and so got behind. Galaxy needs to suicide right now. He's on 50-50. He doesn't
he
feel good
should
about
just
it.
suicide. There's no danger. He's back with full health. He's spamming spawns.
And
And
that's
he was
actually
useless.
that was a good place to die though, because he died to someone who was out in front of him rather than someone who was, or someone who was behind him rather than someone who was in front of him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, now Galaxy's gonna push in right. They've got 2 pushing. Galaxy tries to
know
go
what
to
that nade
YA.
was.
He was trying to go to YA and get advantage, but it didn't work. All right, they've got 1 in. Spank does. Galaxy's gonna have to defend here. His favorite thing to do. Where are the RBs?
Frosty taking a lot of damage.
There's the RBs. Galaxy. It's all on him. So far, so good. Oh, he's gonna be on nothing if he lives. He lives. Partisan does, but he's on nothing, and he's dead. Frosty. Oh shit! Oh, Frosty's great. Yo, Frosty was
Don't
sick.
get knocked off, Hades. He almost threw that.
Frosty was sick on that. I wasn't watching his pod, but just based on what happened, he must have been
Galaxy
sick.
defending 1 left, already taking a rifle.
Yeah, but he gets some good
If he
rockets there.
defends,
That
got
might
some
be
good damage,
enough.
but not enough.
No, it might be enough. It's enough.
Enough because his teammates pulled through, but
Yeah,
he still got.
he got massacred a bit, but that's okay. Frosty
Which is
now on the
risky.
attack. Frosty's got 1 rifle into the defender. He's still on 80-80. He's stalling, waiting for help. Here comes the help. And it's not good.
Tough
not good.
situation to do anything in.
But good pressure.
Got the kill. Covey dead. Just jumped off the map. Partisan sneaking bottom on the catwalk.
I'm shocked.
Just gave his
Shocked, I
position
tell you.
away.
And it's gonna work.
And
Because-
he
oh,
is-
Frosty gets a good spawn. There's a chance.
That was he should have known that he could not make that jump from there. I would send him to certain death.
Yeah.
He got stuck on the bar on the green side where it gets blocked if you try to jump to pipe.
Oh, well, he probably didn't look at which side he was on. Now I'm watching.
He had the
Cornetto
health.
here.
He had the health to rock it up, but he chose to try to make the jump. He had like 70 or 60.
Cornetto just killed 2. He's doing great damage. He's almost killed 3, so his team's gonna have an advantage here. But the
That's
Spanks
good
will all be
pushing in
spawning.
here.
It's not much of an advantage. Hades has gotten across. Hades, this is a great chance for a take.
Good gets the kill, falls back. Hades is taking the long way.
Yeah, he's gonna have to deal with it.
get
Oh,
stuck.
shotgunned. Yeah, if he'd gone quick, that could have scored. Hades is gonna
Partisan's
just try to get out
shotgun
here.
is
Really good.
hurtful,
All right.
painful.
Hades is looking to get some pressure on the defense without actually going in. Good damage there from Hades. He's on 10 health. He should die. Thank you, Hades. Just a little cautious. That's fine. Hades spawns mid. Rifle immediately. Good damage from Hades here. He's gonna basically kill 2.
Frosty defending.
Hades is gonna be able to help him.
Oh, he's going long way.
Oh,
This
Hades is just
dangerous.
going in.
This is risky. They're all together. He did drop.
Hades is down. Ugh, he should have just taken it a little slower, but he probably didn't know he had time.
This is probably a score.
Hades is gonna do the same thing again.
Unless you can overwhelm him. He's on 35.
Bang. No, once again, they can't get out with it. They've almost saved this twice now. Like they've all but earned a cross cap both of these times. That rocket's gonna hit.
Good rocket.
Oh yes! Wait, can you get there?
Yes! Wow, what the pressure.
Okay, Juke's coming out from Frosty.
Hades drop flag.
This is bad though. I don't like Frosty's decision to juke here because he's gonna get. He drops it off. They're gonna just have to do it again. Yeah, I think Frosty should have just gone out there because he knew his teammates would get overwhelmed.
He knew he was fucked. At least he gave himself 10 seconds.
Yeah,
but
close.
I'm saying there's a rifle on this. He got it. Can he get? Oh
no, he can't. All right, now finally they get out. That was an insane sequence.
So now we're at a stalemate. That was pretty intense. And Hades has a flag with 100-100, and so does. Is this Cornetto?
I don't know what Frosty's waiting. Oh, there he is. Frosty knows more than I
Kobe
do.
dead.
Like always, he's left his teammate an easy fight, and Hades will get it.
Hades not experiencing any pressure yet.
Partisan has killed Frosty.
Frosty
oh, they
does some
mutual
defense.
Oh, Galaxy! Galaxy! Not quite. But he hit the double. The rocket
Frosty
across
coming
the
in
map
with the
and
push
the
though in a 1v1, and he got shredded. Back to 100-100.
Hades in the fight. He's got the health advantage.
He's got some help. I would run it. I'll just dip.
Or Hades has no MG now though. And he wants.
He's gonna.
Yeah. Galaxy typically runs away with that, and he tries to here as well.
Oh, but that
Hades
was not
gets
supposed
destroyed.
to be a rifle.
All right, Galaxy's gonna have a tough time here. Oh,
Tough situation. He barely escapes.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna die. A cleaner fight from Partisan would have been enough to return that.
Cornetto's still chilling.
Frosty's looking to get in here.
Obviously, there's more pressure coming from RB right now.
Okay, Frosty's gotten 1 kill. They've got 2 low spanks.
There's a
a 130. Crazy shotgun.
solid damage.
And they've slowed the push a bit too because of the indecision on
Hades
the flag.
with 100-100, and now Eska holding the flag with 100-100.
All right, Frosty.
Frosty kills one, pushing in.
This is a very difficult angle to push from. He's just gonna try to keep the pressure off
At the
his
V.
teammates, but he doesn't do a very good job of it. Partisan coming in from top, misses the rifle.
Not good, not good.
Oh, that's. Oh my God! Lucky. I don't know where Frosty spawned, but
saved by Frosty.
yeah.
That situation was saved by Frosty.
Partisan gets wiped out there by
still has the
Hades.
flag.
So Hades is gonna have a chance to really do something here. Well, Partisan's gonna be spawning by this point.
This is not good. This is a return. Oh!
What happened? I don't know.
Very close.
There's 2 minutes and 23 seconds to go. This game has been a very weird Ryzen, dude.
It's gone by quick and nothing's done.
Okay, Hades is about to kill 2. So where the fuck is Galaxy? Nowhere. Or
He's not pushing.
yeah, that was bad. That was a missed
should've-
opportunity.
Well, they got
Still-
that kill there.
all right, now
Some
Hades is
breathing
playing
room for
cautious.
Frosty. Partisan, no pressure right now. Hades dead.
Okay, that was it.
Eska pushing in.
Eska's
top.
gonna have a nice push here. Oh, he comes back. All right, Eska's going in now with very little health, but he's got support. All the spanks are gonna have to defend.
Frosty nades his teammate. Doesn't
okay,
matter.
though.
Still gets the kill.
Frosty's still on 100-100.
Let's
Galaxy
see what
can't get it
Partisan
at all.
does here. Partisan is pushing out.
I'm on
He
Partisan.
is
He's gonna get in
incoming
right.
from the right.
They
They
don't
saw
see
him.
him.
Didn't
Okay.
last long. Hades suicides. Eska's dead. Sketch is dead.
The tension
Frosty's still
right
100-100.
now. The
Partisan
teams
pushing in
must
from
be
right.
dying.
Continuing to
Here
try
comes
this push
Partisan.
from the right again. Getting shot in the back. Good defense.
Did good
by
damage.
Hades.
It's gonna be his teammate's
And
got a
now
chance
it's
here.
Eska with 50. Flag right. Oh,
Galaxy
Sketch
almost got in.
gets the return.
And they're gonna do the respawn.
Frosty.
Handoff.
Yeah. 55 seconds. 1-0. Frosty defending.
Hades
I
holding
would
flag now.
not. Hades not aware.
Oh my
that the
God,
guy's
that was
behind him.
funny.
This is not good for Hades.
He's dead.
And there's a return.
Frosty, did he? What
Eska
happened?
is gonna pick this up and score.
Damn, 35 seconds and they tie it up.
Potentially the first of 4 games. And it's a close one. Sketch defending for overtime. Frosty also kind of playing back. Hades definitely playing back.
Alright, Hades is.
Nobody really pushing too hard, waiting for the clock to run out.
Artisan's gonna get in here. Frosty's doubled back. Oh, he
Frosty's-
suicide.
Suicide's
Okay.
at the wrong
Hades
time,
saves it.
fortunately. This will go to overtime.
Okay, both players looking for the defense from the top. Frosty's gonna wait to see if
Frosty
any RBs.
waiting. No RBs will come that way.
All right,
So
there's
he
the
pushes
suicide. Is his
in.
chance? Not quite.
Gets shredded. Cornetto defending. Pushing out
Frosty.
top.
Nice clutch from Frosty.
Partisan almost gets out.
Frosty falls down. That's gonna
Sketch
make
just
this
needs to
difficult.
suicide. What are you doing?
Frosty, great damage on Partisan there. Partisan's down.
Nice
X is
rocket
down.
from Hades.
Where's Cornetto? Cornetto's making his move across now with 81. No, he's just gonna support his teammate instead.
Sketch can see all three, doing damage to two of them dead. One remaining. Does some damage in suicides.
Cornetto on 43 here. I think we, no.
Partisan defending. Hades trying to get a push with 50. Won't get much. Dead. All three RBs in base. Frosty's going for the sneak. He is behind all the RBs right now.
Galaxy's with him. This is going to be a cross. Galaxy's support, though, not there. That's
We
bad.
have Cornetto.
Frosty's going to get
Frost
overwhelmed.
sandwiched.
He clutches one, but he needs help so badly. It's a terrible place. Galaxy's got it. Can he get out? Yes, no, there's one behind him.
He needs help.
He's dead. Frosty, if you hit that rifle. They get the
Nice
return. Oh my god.
And we're back to nothing. With another
That
2
is
minutes
a
of
failure
overtime
from
incoming.
Galaxy. But he
And
probably
the
wasn't
flag
getting that
goes
anyway.
Down. 14-minute game incoming.
Hey, one.
Sketch gets double rifled, one from behind, pushing in.
Cornetto coming in
Be a
strong.
fairly easy defend here.
No, Cornetto's on fire. Cornetto did a ton
Frosty
of damage.
suicides. RB. Sketch is gonna wait a second, wait for his teammates to respawn. Cornetto in a rifle match, not hitting the rifles.
Yeah, Cornetto. Now Galaxy's got a chance here. Good from Galaxy. Send his
Hades
decoy.
full.
Yep. Oh, man. I
Flag
actually
is
thought that
down.
was gonna
Hades
work.
hits a rifle, but he can't grab the flag. Hades just
Galaxy will
waiting, but he's gonna have
defend
to deal
off
with two RBs here.
One in left. That's the danger. Okay, Frosty's there.
Frosty's aware.
That's the difference between Spank 1 and Spank B today. Smelling out that left flag run.
They probably watched.
Okay, Frosty's done one good rifle here. This is nice. He's got the RB's trapped upper. He's got 1 HP.
Wow.
Oh, it
Gets
fell.
out somehow
It
and it
fell.
falls. Hades in a decent position, gets a kill down to 34. Flag's not there for him. He
Frosty
dies.
making an aggressive move here. Where are the RBs?
Partisan
Galaxy
in the middle.
Oh, he's gonna have a
Defending or
Galaxy's
not
out.
taken.
He's got 15 health. He's not gonna drop.
All right, we
Where's
have
the flag?
a situation here where it is very dangerous.
Just about
Nice.
scores, but
With
can they
9
defend it?
seconds,
No,
this needs to
Frosty's
be a
just gonna run
defense.
out. Oh, he could drop
Drop
it.
it.
They win.
Good game.
Oh my god.
Nice.
What a
Well done.
wacko Ryson, dude. What a wacko Ryson. How many different fucking times? How many fucking times was the fucking flag in RB's base? Was the Spank flag at RB's base for like 5 minutes at a time? Will
I
Spank-
know, yeah, and they were just desperately trying to get it back, and
There
they
were-
somehow pulled it off every time.
At least 3 resets the first one, and then there was another one with like 2 resets.
All right, if Spank wins this one, it is game over, 3-0. However,
I've seen Spank lose these.
we've seen that happen a lot. So, let's see what their pick is.
Tennessee. I have peanut butter cracker in my mouth, but thank you for the subs. The patron of my stream here, VIP Tenchi. Notari boosts in the chat for Tenchi is what a streamer would say. I think. Or so I am told. Man, I said that and then I didn't even... I don't know how to spell my own emote. Do I have to capitalize it? I got it. Anyway, I have no idea what Spank is going to pick here. It looks like they've chosen, because Hades is typing HF, but... Elliot, what are you doing? They've chosen redemption. I suppose that makes sense considering.
They did win with a large margin here.
So if they can repeat that, they will be the champions. And Hades will never stop shit talking in turn. Frosty's in a good position here. Ooh, nice rocket. Frosty is making RB sweat right now. Oh, he
Frosty.
just caught that last rocket. That would have probably been a flag.
Nice catch.
Hades doing nothing on full, avoiding rocket spam. Gets a good rocket, takes a rifle.
Oh, again,
Manages
Frosty.
a kill. There is one RB very top. Eska pushing back to check his base. Drops down instead and gets shredded by Frosty's amazing machine gun. Also Frosty hitting multiple rifles.
Yeah, Frosty's looking good so far. I just hope that his teammates can manage to keep defending so Frosty can keep attacking. They're going to send everyone? No, Frosty's going to go back to this communication.
Hades does nothing, takes a rifle. Might as well have suicided 10 seconds ago.
And that's why Frosty is secretly the best defender in Spain.
Sketch behind the RB base, trying to make something happen. Takes too much damage.
Hades defending with 5, gets the kills.
Yeah, Frosty waiting for that to happen. Frosty doesn't fire a single shot. Die, you moron! Is what Frosty was thinking as he stared.
No
at his-
current push from RB.
Partisan's under.
Sneaking under. Not
Oh,
very
he eats the
sneaky.
nade. Good damage though from
Eats
Partisan.
it.
He might win this. No, he does not.
Alright, we got Eska barely pushing out and Cornetto pushing in with nothing. Wow, gets a direct rocket rifle kill.
Partisan coming hard from top.
Partisan hitting his rifles.
He's gonna live with 59.
Gets
Partisan
that
goading
shot.
it.
This is
Where's his team?
He's in the right spot. Yeah, he's doing it all by himself.
Yeah, his team was not able to get there and capitalize.
Almost did do it all by himself.
All right, now Partisan attacking from under.
Sketch overwhelmed on the deep.
He's gonna get a good touch here. He's 3 under. Easy kill.
Nice
That's
shot.
a score. Well
and he
played.
gets the kill.
What?
Oh
That's-
my! And
wait,
the
fell.
teammate drops down.
That's got. Okay.
80.
I
not
honestly,
enough time.
I would have felt that. Partisan definitely earned that.
Well, that
flag.
was yeah. Hades behind the base. Should go under here. Try to make them forget about him. Nothing's gonna come. Well, not sure what that rocket jump was about.
They're
Sketch
sending one
dead.
under
Frosty
right.
pushing in again already.
Hades on the defense.
Almost would
Well
have tried to
defended
sneak
from Hades
behind in
there.
that case.
80's on
Yeah.
fire.
Good
That's-
pressure. Partisan hitting more rifles. Hades dead. Eska. Oh, 2 RBs pushing in on the bottom mid-level.
They do like the bottom mid-level.
Sketch trying to push in with 6 instead of suiciding. He needs to suicide earlier.
All right, Hades is gonna get a chance for some offense here. He's gonna just do what I do on offense in this map, which is deep corners.
Push in, Hades. Use that machine
Well
gun. There we
played.
go. Get this rifle,
No!
and that is unfortunate.
Just if he just manages to touch the flag on the way down there.
Galaxy
probably
spamming nades
scores.
when hits a rifle. Gonna check the mid-level since RB likes to push there. Nobody there. Now he pushes in. Gets a
Hades
touch.
gets the freest kill of his life.
Almost gets out.
Hades with 55. Enough to take a rifle. His teammates better be defending hard though, because all right, Hades has put his team in a lot of
Gets the
difficulty
rifle
there.
though.
Hades, that's on Hades, I think. Attacking with
And this would
55
be a
for too
score.
long.
Took too long.
Yeah,
If you're gonna attack with 55 like that,
you need to die or get it.
fast.
But he waited. He
Fast.
waited an entire
we have a
respawn cycle before getting it.
Ooh, 0 advantage for RB here.
It's redemption. All right,
Partisan
Hades.
still pushing out.
No, not
Coming
quite.
to an empty, not so empty base.
Gal on 50. Gal
Still
just
5
die,
minutes
dude.
left.
Gal just die, dude. Okay. Partisan dead.
Eska
Commando
up
dead.
top
Esko's...
doing all the work.
All right. Watch much Eska. Yeah, let's watch Eska.
Hard defense right now from RB. Nothing will come of this from Spank's push.
Eska just kills
In fact,
everyone.
all 3 of them are killed. RB with a major health advantage. Frosty dead again. Partisan hitting rifles on defense. There is... Somebody is behind. Sketch
He's
was
dead.
behind the base for a moment. Did not.
Low push from RB here. Partisan's still getting kills though. Eska's just waiting. But he's got his teammates waiting. Bad communication from RB there. But it doesn't matter what the amount of damage that Eska's doing. And he's in with 81.
Eska's pushing in with a opportunity.
He's on
Gets
6 HP.
takes a
Anything
lot
will
of
kill him.
damage.
Yeah. Oh, surprise.
And we have a Spank waiting.
2 Spanks under though. Will RB push this? Oh, this
Turns around
score.
real quick. Oh, that was a big chunky shotgun. Nice score. Nice cover from Galaxy there.
80s. Alright, Eska's still gonna hard defend. Spanks on the board, but they. Oh, this is a Frosty. Yeah, he's
This
got
shouldn't
this.
go anywhere.
Where's Eska?
Eska
Eska
defending
stay
for
defending.
not much reason, to be fair.
That's his. He's all right. Now he's got an under push. They detected it.
They spotted. Takes a big rocket.
A little less than half. He's waiting. Where's his support?
Hades is waiting too.
This could be good
Misses
for Spank.
everything.
Someone kill Eska. Holy shit. They
Hades
eventually
gets it.
do. Yeah.
Another score. They tie the game.
All they had to do was
not a
frickin'
good,
kill
not a good
Eska.
moment here. And a counter score will happen immediately because of
Because it
bad
took too long to
suicide
kill
timing.
Eska. No, it was just they needed to kill Eska fast. I don't know.
Well, they suicided at the same time, giving a free flag.
Yeah. But they wouldn't.
Even
they
a
would've
little bit
had-
of resistance would have helped if
Yeah.
one of them didn't suicide. That was a mistake by Spank for sure.
I still think the mistake just stemmed from taking too long to kill Eska. Because if he'd killed Eska cleaner and faster,
I
he
don't
would've
know if
been
that's really a mistake rather than Eska stalling very well.
up. Eska's
Stalling
defense is bad.
appropriately.
Bad defense from Eska.
He
Can
lets
they
this
support?
out.
He falls.
Gets the kill
Oh, he
and
gets
the
it.
return.
Oh, Spank blew. I mean, Eska blew that, but then Spank blew, taking advantage of what Eska blew. Everyone's blowing.
Few big mistakes here, costing a flag.
This is a good push for Spank. Catches away upper.
He
I'll watch
sketches
him.
away.
Will
Frosty
the
with
rifle
some good
come in?
cover.
No, tied
Good.
up. Galaxy's still at 81, 81. Doesn't even know what to do with himself. Where's the RB
80s.
push?
This is okay. Frosty is should be dead. Yes, should have be able to defend very well here. All 3. Hades suicides.
And Galaxy's still on the
Time to
same
push
life that
out.
he scored with.
Must have got shredded the second he took the flag.
Galaxy spots one under. Patient defense. Yeah, look up, Galaxy. Good
Partisan
rifle.
doing a lot of damage to 2 Spanks. Hades just suicide. Yes, good job. RB, Partisan sneaking under, should be going into a clear base. No, there is only
Galaxy.
one.
Oh, he just takes that last rifle. Wait, Spank's dead on
Partisan
base.
is getting out with 51.
They won't know. Do they know
Going
he's
bottom.
He's not. Yeah, that's a score.
He wasn't rifleable until he made that jump, but
This looks like a counter.
this is a chance for a
Where are
counter.
the
Where
spawns?
is the third
Hey,
RB?
oh, third RB's across, as RB does, but he's dead. Hades going insane. Yo,
There we
Hades.
go.
can't quite get out on 20.
Not bad. Good pressure though. Good pressure keeps him at bay.
And they're gonna go back to defend this.
We're
Hades
going in
knows he can
another
push.
tie with less than a minute.
Hades rifle across the map, neutral. Partisans
Tournament
killed Galaxy.
Life
but
on the
Frosty
line
should
here
be-
for RB.
Hades needs to die.
Championship.
Hades has been alive too long. It's okay. The
Now
RBs
dead.
are back.
All RBs are in their base. Eska
Okay, one's
suiciding.
across right. One's across right. Hades will deal with them.
Partisan coming in to die fast. Hopefully.
Yeah, no, he's
Yes.
there.
Not a bad place to leave the flag if he wanted to, but
No,
there
no,
we
because
go.
they
We
need
get
to
the
score.
score from Spank.
Hades does make the suicide
And
pass
now
there.
Spank has 15 seconds to hard defend. for
Hades
the
is not looking good. Oh, he
championship.
pulls it together. Hades, you could
Yes.
die here, man. You could have died. Shotgun.
We have time
Rocket.
for respawns from Frosty.
Okay.
And this is game. Good game. Close
Wow.
one. Spank goes undefeated, other than one loss to RB out of how many is that?
Why did
5 games. They went 4-1 versus RB.
we were supposed to lose?
Why?
I don't know. Just 'cause that's what Hades is gonna be insufferable, dude. Hades
leaves.
Hades is 2-0 at his last 2 eCTF tournaments.
Hades is the GOAT, apparently.
Hades is apparently the GOAT, dude.
Well, you want to go say hello to Frosty and Galaxy?
Yeah, I guess we need to interview them. That's what I've been doing lately.
You don't want to.
Hi
Well
guys.
played.
Stream interview.
Well played.
I don't know.
Sin was insane.
Galaxy.
Honestly, the redemption. I mean, they're both just
Hades
have the
is
same. Feel.
Hades is the GOAT. Galaxy is Team A material. Frosty is Frosty. What do you have to
Hades,
say?
never a doubt.
They just immediately leave the server too.
Oh my god, my clan is anti-sub. Even RB gives a better interview than you.
For real.
Yeah, Hades isn't even here anymore.
He's just gone. He's got better things to do.
Love that. Well played, guys. Well played.
Frosty.
Definitely feels very good, the finals,
Okay.
but I made it. I don't know.
How did it feel? How did the games feel? Did they feel like?
They were very.
I mean, it looked extremely close, but how did it feel?
Holy shit, the Ryzen was
was
so
very
tense.
intense. I
Like,
thought we were gonna
how
lose
easy did it
redemption,
feel?
but we made
Yeah,
it.
I mean,
That's
did it? I
good.
mean, some games are close. They feel easy. Some games
I
are
thought
close.
they
They
were
feel like you
bad.
barely won.
I thought they were bad, like Eska
Base
pretty much took them,
captured.
and that made no sense to me at all.
He
Okay,
was
wait,
playing
hold
very
on,
slow
hold on,
the
hold on.
entire game.
Frosty and Galaxy, turn yourselves up. I can't hear either of you that well. And then no one else other than Starch and me talk. What were you saying about Eska, Frosty? He was hard defending a lot.
Yeah, I was just saying he kind of turtled for a lot of those games, and I felt that like for both of the redemptions, the one that we were ahead and the one we were behind, it just, I don't know, they never had the momentum in either
They
for the
didn't have the
comeback.
pressure.
Yeah, they didn't have pressure when they were down, and then when they were up, we were just able to push them the entire time until eventually they broke. So I don't really understand that. I don't know whose idea that was, but
Man, I
Well,
think
that's usually their
always-
strategy.
That's always Eska's role on that
Not
team.
really.
yeah, but he can get out though. He knows how
Right.
to push a little bit. So I don't know whether that was planned or what, but I thought
I
that was
saw
kind of
nothing
bad on
wrong
their
from
part.
Partisan was just as partisan as always.
Yeah,
pretty
he
much
looked good.
the strongest member of the
He
team
wa-
by far. Eska
He
might have
got the
been
better of
the
me.
weak link, if that's what you say. He didn't. Yeah, I don't remember anything special coming from
Well,
Eska. He kind of
Cornetto
just.
wasn't that good either.
Cornetto was just doing what Cornetto. I mean, sometimes Cornetto gets in, but he was doing a lot of just like, let me go mid and do neutral
Well,
damage and let my
in
teammates win me
Rise
the game.
and
Which is
in
my
Rise and
strategy,
Cornetto
so-
got stuck holding the flag like 80% of the time, so you really didn't see much of him. He was holding the flag.
The Ryson was
And for
bonkers.
looks, yeah. Well, Partisan's one is the one that should be pushing in those situations. But yeah, the back. I mean, that Ryzen where you guys like drop the flag off at least 2, maybe 3 times and managed to prevent them from scoring was don't. That never works, and somehow it did. He pulled
Yeah.
it off. It never works. It only
I was kind of
And,
pissed
I
that we
mean-
let that go to overtime, though, especially since we held it for like 3 minutes and then there was 30 seconds left in before
Yeah, they scored
overtime.
with 35. Yeah, it eventually that stalemate just I can't remember who dropped the flag, but it got overwhelmed. There was somebody was I think Hades might have had the flag, and I think Frosty, you were trying to help him, but you had like 10 health as it was, and I don't think Hades realized the dude was coming from his left soon enough to
I thought they
prevent it from
survived that
happening.
one. That was funny though, when Hades was holding
Maybe,
the
I
flag
can't
and
remember.
Frosty or someone spammed a rocket to like tell him to shoot to turn left.
Yeah, I think I was watching Frosty at that time, and it was Hades just not looking the right way at all.
But I think it turned. I think that one
I'm
they
not
actually
blaming Hades
survived.
for that. Galaxy should have been closer to us.
I
Yeah.
was base. I killed one guy, and the other he spawned right in the flag. It was very unfortunate.
Do better.
Well, you guys did end up winning. You guys did end up winning what? You played 5 games and only lost 1, and you
Yeah.
lost Forge. So, and that wasn't a blowout or
What
anything.
went wrong on
I
Forge?
didn't get to see that one.
Well, we were up 4-2. I think we just let them get behind us and had some pushes that weren't really like the damage wasn't in our favor at that time or the timing or whatever, and so sometimes we were able to get the flag, but then they got behind us and we lost those situations.
Mm.
So fairly normal
was my take on it.
situations that just didn't go the right
Yeah,
way.
classic Forge. Well,
Definitely
Hades
feels good
is gonna
though,
be happy about this.
because I mean, after losing ICTF like we did, and then Partisan beat us all in duel, it definitely feels good to get this one on them, because I know that eCTF is probably the one that they want the most. So it's good to take the knife out of ourselves and stick it in them.
I
Yeah.
do feel bad for them, even though obviously I wanted my clan to win, because they, in the last interview after ICTF, they sounded laser focused on eCTF.
I know, right? That's why it feels good.
I wonder if
our first set versus RB, we had
we
a
had them.
4-1 lead on Enigma,
We had-
and it was like 4-4 at the. We let it tie right before overtime, and then or something like that, and then I think it snowballed at the very last
Yeah,
minute. So it was
basically-
6-4, but it was much closer than those 6-4. Those last 2 were like last second flags.
Yeah.
And then we had the same result on Redemption, and that was when we let them
They
get
were-
2 flags right away
Yeah.
on it, and then we just stayed 2 flags behind the entire time.
Yeah.
So we had some decent games versus them. The last one on Ryzen was just, I mean, it got to a point where it was 3-0, and I think we lost some
I think
motivation
they
there,
they were coming right out of the set, and I was coming out of sitting, and I think we were just shaky.
Well,
to
and we
start.
couldn't really, we didn't have a chance to play. Like it was, I mean, we beat everybody like 7-1, 7-1, 6-1, even Whoop, and then we get to RB, and it was just the skill difference between anybody that were able to face, and then RB was just
definitely a bit of a shock.
really big, and it was hard to adjust. I think
Could have been a loser
but
bracket best of 3.
They play
Not
different, too.
yeah.
we could have probably done better for sure on that last match.
I could have
But we
played
had
better
some
for sure.
we had some tight games with them too. I'm overall generally satisfied with the way we performed. And we got 3rd, so I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, I want Ryson back, but that's okay. And
Ryson
and that
is
Enigma,
one of those.
It was. I wasn't even mad that
the
we
Enigma
lost.
hurt.
I wasn't mad that we
The
lost.
Enigma
I
hurt.
said this already earlier in stream, but I wasn't mad that they tied it up. Like, it's hard to hold a lead on Enigma. Like, fine, but the way it didn't go to overtime was a bit of a.
The way it
felt like a
just
bit of a fluke.
ended, and
It felt like we should have been able to decide it in overtime, but they somehow got a return that turned into a second flag. Although the return was the real problem. It didn't matter whether it would have been 1 or 2. But anyway, that was a lot about Team B. Meanwhile, in Team A, actually winning things over here, is Hades now the GOAT?
Yes.
He's gotta be up there. He's done pretty well.
Well, he's what 2-0 in his last eCTF, so pretty good.
Yeah,
He got out from
can't
under
argue with that.
for a while it was like he hadn't won anything without Starch on his team, and now he's won his last 2 without Starch on his team. For all the
Looks like I've been demoted.
That's what happens when you don't play the game.
It's okay. I don't. Whatever. I'll try to get back into it here in the next month.
Galaxy, congratulations! Your first eCTF title that wasn't just a Raphael disqualification in SVN.
Really?
Our
We
group.
not? Is that really his first?
Yeah, it is.
I have no.
The second.
Well, it's his second, but the first one was the versus
Was Raphael just yeah.
This
Yeah.
may or may not have been.
Yeah, we all got a couple of those, don't we? Raphael disqualification.
They don't
golds.
feel quite the same, but they count just the same.
I should get like a diamond star for the one I actually did win against Raphael. I think that should be like a diamond star.
But Galaxy,
Maybe.
how do you feel you played today? Do you think you played like above your average, or you just showed up and won?
No, I played normal the first best of 3 against RB. In the finals, I was really bad, but still did it.
Yeah,
You carried
Starch
your
called
weight.
you out a couple times about random shit.
Well,
when
I
wasn't
was
watching.
flipping through everybody really quick, and I saw you make some pushes on like 5 health when it would have been smarter to just suicide. But
Yep,
that's really
They are
it.
all respawning, I can do that.
That's true.
Yeah.
I thought he did good. With maybe the
I
exception
mean, I just
of that Ryzen game at the end that he kind of single-handedly threw.
Did we win Ryson?
Yeah.
didn't you win it?
We did. Yeah, but
well,
I
then
mean,
nothing. I mean,
Yeah.
You
Can't
want to
have been
intern?
that bad because he fucking won, but Avior wants to know if he can purchase Spank or Hades merch.
I would buy Hades merch.
Spank or
Hades
Hades merch.
merch.
Yeah.
What?
Spank or Hades. Either one.
can we just get a T-shirt that has a picture of a goat, but then the head is Slim Shady?
And then the text would be never a doubt.
Never a doubt. I'm gonna teach, and then on the back it says, "I'm gonna teach you
I'm gonna teach you youngsters how to
Sour
play
Rock."
Sour
with the fucking meme, that picture.
with
Yeah,
the guy
yeah.
on it. Yeah.
So yes, Avior, the answer is how bad do you want it? We've got some ideas.
I think that image is archived. You can't get it anymore.
I don't know if I could
I can
actually
find
wear
it.
that in public.
Yeah, that would be a sketchy shirt to wear out in public.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Especially
Just
in
be
Oregon.
So confused. Yeah,
Oh
it
my
can't. Yeah,
God.
not here. Not in this state. Not in this city.
All right, I found the image immediately.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm pretty sure I made the meme. It's probably still saved on my computer.
I remember you saved it for when Hades left or went inactive for 3 months. That was
Right.
like the first thing you sent him.
He literally said, "Yeah, that's right." He
sent you,
came
like, the
back and I
middle
just
finger.
immediately sent the meme.
Can you put
I
it
have a
in
few
the
good
chat?
ones.
I just
There
did
it is.
Yep.
Can I put it? Does this deserve to leave Spank intern or
I'm not sure.
One day.
one day? The story
I don't
genre.
know.
The story is that it's a very simple story. Back when Hades was not please don't capitalize the H and was instead please capitalize all the letters, he had a bind that was this. So he would just go around probably stinking it up, being an FD and spam. I'm gonna
Being
teach you
FD
youngsters-
Granger.
I'm gonna teach you youngsters how to play Sour Run. I had another question. Oh, how do you think your comms were today, Frosty? It's always a source of much controversy in this clan.
Our comms, I don't know. Honestly didn't think they were that good. We weren't very talkative, which I guess was a good thing.
It did look like you
But
definitely had good comms though.
I mean, I guess you could, yeah, I don't know. I felt like we could have done better, and there were definitely some, drops that we misunderstood each other. But
There was one. There
Like on
was
Luna, I
one
remember
drop
that.
where there ended up being a return. I think.
But they made at least
I
as
don't know.
many mistakes. I saw them have a couple turn around and run back.
No, we
drops.
made way more mistakes than you guys. So.
but
I
we
don't
all
want to talk about
stayed
Spanky
calm
anymore.
for the most part.
What was that, Frosty?
I said we all stayed calm and quiet for the
Mm.
most part, which I think is good. We kind of were quiet but focused.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to be on your
we-
team.
Well, that's good.
Chemistry.
Yeah.
Chemistry does it more than anything. And you guys have been playing together the most, so.
I think it's
Yeah,
just that Hades can't lose
debatable.
against RB. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, Hades. Oh my God, he's the goat, guys. What did he say? He's like, I'm not worried about RB.
He's the problem.
Like,
Never a doubt.
Yeah, he definitely stuck it in my face right after we won.
What did he say?
I told you I can't lose to RB.
Yeah, he was like never a doubt, like the highest pitch voice I've ever heard of.
And then just disconnected.
Which as you
I
can
love it.
imagine, with like his black redneck voice, is just I don't know, it's funny. Well, RB was kicking our ass for like the better part of a year, so I don't think my fears were that unjustified.
Well, and it was really close when it. I mean, it was 4-. I mean, the total amount of games you won 4-1, but it was really close games there.
Could have
So.
easily flipped the other way, yeah.
Especially that Ryzen.
But I mean, that
Even the
happened
redemption.
with the
I mean,
previous
either game.
tournament.
Yeah, that's true. You guys were. It was a competitive 0-2 in your last games, if I recall correctly. Glad Whoop played at least. Good to see. They can definitely do better than.
Oh, how was
losing
your match? I
6-1
saw you
on
had
Ryzen.
one match versus Whoop that was like 5-4. What happened
On
there?
Haste, yeah, they were
Oh,
just tough. I
Haste?
mean, they all hit pretty hard, and it was hard to get past them. And
That one
Haste
Haste, wasn't
explains
it? Yesterday, yeah.
Haste is all you needed to say. Because I think we ended up winning, what, 6-1, 7-1?
6-1.
It was
something.
6-1 or
It
something.
was
Yeah.
not quite.
Well,
the,
6-2
Germany
actually.
again. Not quite. The
Oh, was it
Brazil.
6? Yeah.
It was 6-1.
oh wait,
I've got it right here.
6-1?
oh sorry, you're talking about the tournament. I was thinking about yesterday. Yeah,
Well,
we
you-
played them on Ryzen, and it was 5-4. That game was actually 5-1, and we kind of just like bled 3 flags at the end. So it wasn't that as close as it seemed.
Whoop had a.
I
I
just
was-
saw the score, yeah.
Whoop had a
And I
chance.
was purposely playing. Sorry, I was purposely playing in such a way that I was practicing for RB, so it didn't necessarily apply to Whoop. What Whoop was doing, I just kind of wanted to keep the habits.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Makes sense. That's actually an interesting point as well, because the way that you play versus the other teams versus the way that you play versus RB or IS back in the day is completely different.
We didn't exactly have
Especially
that
with how
luxury.
defensive you
We
are.
were in the losers
Yeah.
bracket, and we
Yeah.
had to win everyone. So
Because I know I play a lot more defensive, always wait for their push, and it works because there is always someone pushing in those teams. But versus the other guys, not as much.
it does happen to where you're defending, and then they overwhelm you with a super strong push. And if we don't have somebody behind, we just get beat.
It's
Yeah.
just
Happens a lot.
It's just a hard thing to measure because you never know whether Eska's going to be waiting back or whether he's going to be up, and you kind of have to gauge.
Yeah.
You know, whether
Yeah.
you think your defense is going to hold up or whether you're going to have to sell out for their flag. And I think, well, I did a pretty good job of that on that.
You
redemption that
did
we
get
got up.
behind quite a few times, and it did save you. I saw that.
So
Well, we've been talking for a good 30 minutes.
Oh yeah,
Maybe.
easily.
Neat.
Procrastinating.
I gotta
because
head
I
out.
probably
I
have to
got-
like actually
it
do
is.
something after this.
Usually
Yeah.
everyone
Things
just
to do.
leaves to
My
chat
day,
after
my
the
day
game
is
ends.
done.
Yeah.
You Americans
Burning
enjoy the
daylight.
rest of your day.
Fucking European.
It's evening for me. I'm ready to relax.
Good night.
Fucking daytime. Trying to get
Good
that.
night.
They fuck up the whole.
You know what? This is a safe spot.
fuck off.
I'm doing this last one, and I'm piecing out of here. I got better things to do than
Are you not
right
having
now.
a good time? I can't hear anything.
This is just chaos. Oh no!
Oh, no, it's dead.
I didn't get to not die. I just joined late. This appears to be the worst spot. to
Oh,
map.
fuck.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck. You nearly fell
Rise
down.
faster, lava, please.
Move faster, Pokey.
This
Oh,
really
fuck.
doesn't work well with texture, dude.
No,
Oh my
it
god.
really doesn't because you don't have any lights. Oh, shit.
Oh, wait, what? I'm still alive. No, I'm not.
I died.
Damn it. Rusty
Yeah.
always wins this kind of thing.
All right, I'm
Oh,
gonna
Next
retire.
one. Let's go.
I'm done with this shit. I gotta go.
Oh my
What
god,
the hell is this
guacamole on
now?
text release is a disaster.
That was fun.
Wait,
Wait,
this
are
is
double
worse than it
mappers?
is normally, isn't it?
This is guacamole. This is an old map.
Are
Have I never
double
loaded
mappers.
this with textures? This looks like way worse than I thought it would.
It
Yeah,
does.
It just
It looks
blends the edges
horrible.
of the tile, does it? Like it's just.
This is
Peace,
blasphemy.
GG's.
What's blasphemy?
How
Goodbye.
dare you?
Wait, what? I want to know what we dared to do.
Talk shit about our Apple's map, the founder.
No, I'm not talking shit about it. Actually.
It's 10 minutes.
I'm
Are
totally
great.
Talking
fan
shit
of
about the combination of the map and texture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said you turned it off. My bad.
Well, what I am gonna do is turn off the game because I don't need to play that. If
Yeah, what
everyone
was
is
the point
safe
of keeping the
connected,
stream
then
on?
That was pretty fun. But like, yeah, as Master said, for like 5 minutes.
gonna have to figure out where to clip this VOD. Probably like skip the interview entirely. That was like the worst interview of all time.
I
Galaxy.
tried to give a decent interview.
know,
but
you tried.
It's just too chaotic.
You were the only person here capable of giving answers. Galaxy mumbled some shit in Briz English, and Hades left
Briz
immediately. And then I heard Galaxy's family come in the background, and he left completely. They don't know.
All right,
man.
well, you can just cut it, and then we'll give you an interview on our next win.
That's true. That's kind of what I told RB too after Partisan decided to go get drunk instead of giving me an interview after a fic. I said, when the next one, I'll interview then. And he did. But,
Yeah.
not this time. I kind of can't believe we won that, by the way. Just want to put that out there. I didn't think we were going to win. At least not as
I
dominant.
felt
it
that
was-
way, but
My heart was dying on the Rising game.
yeah, I thought, yeah, that kind of when they scored 1-1, I was like,
Oh,
all right,
yeah,
here we
it
go.
could
This
be
is the
over by
moment
now.
I've been expecting, and then would just turn the tide, but we held
Yeah.
strong. And I remember I
Okay.
ran right into one of their guys, like I rifle jumped right up to them and did nothing, and then I don't know who did it, but either Hades or Galaxy must have made a nice play because we ended up scoring right after that.
Yeah.
I
Wow.
I remember
definitely thought that was going to be the end.
being
And
critical
I think the
of
redemption
you
comeback was also really sick.
during one of the Rice and Chaos
Yeah, the
moments
redemption
where
comeback was really good.
where you took a
I
while
was
to get
watching
out,
Eska's point of view that entire time
and I thought you
during the
did.
Yeah, at some
redemption game.
point,
We're just gonna talk
I
about it.
don't know. He just made some really good moves at the end there.
Yeah, when I was watching Eska, I just saw that he was just caught out a couple times, and not that he
Yeah.
was out of position or he was playing bad. He was
No,
literally
he
just
was
he
out of
found
position on
someone.
defense.
just got wrecked.
That you could have had another score that he there was a double throw. Eska was in a really bad position defensively, and then I don't remember what you guys did wrong to not capitalize, but no, I think
Yeah.
Eska was definitely out of position a lot on redemption. Not
Yeah, one time he
I
was
think
just
it's
hanging out in
just-
the back of the base.
There was
really
one
long
where he
time.
went in. You guys had taken flag. I think Galaxy just like 200 shotgunned him there, and someone got away with flag. That was pretty cool to see.
I think Eska just screws with the style they're used to playing. Like, I don't know.
I mean, they definitely switched it up from just pure aggression.
Did Eska play
Yeah.
with them? What was their team versus RB or versus IS?
I'm
in the
pretty
last
sure it
tournament?
was Cornetto
It's the
Eska.
same. They
Huh.
went
Yeah.
with the same guys.
I feel like they played
Mhm.
different in that tournament. I feel like they played it more the way they play in Clan Wars, and I feel like they
Yeah.
played it.
Yeah,
Or
I don't know what
worried.
happened. I think they got in their own heads.
I think they did. Because I
I
mean,
don't know whether they were just scared of our like sneak pushes or what, but
it was
that's something I would expect from us.
right. It was only that Rice in where Rexus and Starch and I, where we just got off to like a really bad start, and it like I'm sure they could tell like, oh, these guys didn't come to play, where they were able to like play the way I'm used to them playing. But in our other series that was tighter, it was like, I don't know, they didn't seem like the same guys. I mean, they won 2-0, but like they felt more beatable, and it felt like there was less explosive. Just yeah, they didn't get behind as much, and that's what they said they
Yeah,
live for.
This is definitely the other thing with, high stakes tournament games is that it becomes very, very hard to make, gutsy push plays. Kind of everyone's natural instinct is to kind of, be a little bit more careful, right? You don't want to make a mistake.
Yeah,
I think
be a bit more
that actually
cautious.
that actually favors us because obviously we're really good at aiming and fighting, and that's kind of how we naturally play anyways. So I
Yeah, I
think
agree.
I think that hurt them a little bit.
Maybe Jay just hard limit test in Clan Wars. And they just get away with it a lot.
And I think also they were able to play that way more comfortably against IS in the last tournament because IS is always going to play that way. IS does not get nervous. They're in their element when they're doing that shit. Darky likes to do that constantly. He's not worried about fucking going into any kind of protection mode. He's just going to do what he does. So versus IS, RB was not going to get. They had to play that way, and they were going to get rewarded for playing that way because IS was going to sell out and let them get behind if they had to. So I feel like in this tournament they didn't. They played two spank teams where it was like it tempted them to play the more cautious way because their opponent was also playing that way.
Yeah.
Maybe. You never know. But hopefully...
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they were thinking or what's in their minds, but it's definitely how I saw it or how it felt against them.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I hope that they are still hungry and want to keep playing because it's a lot of fun to be able to play against them every weekend.
I agree. So what's your projected overwhelmingness of schedule? You think figure you're AFK till June or what?
I won't be AFK, but I'll be
Pretty much the same as now, or
no.
or less?
You'll see me less and less. I might be around, on weeknights, but and maybe like a Sunday or something like that. But yeah, definitely not the type of clan war grinding that we try and do every weekend.
Do we even have anything else coming up? We got a CTF in 2 weeks, and then after that, there's nothing really planned yet.
Well, the reason I asked is because I seriously would consider trying to organize some kind of more regular eCTF event. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do enjoy having these eCTF events where it's such a huge fucking deal whoever wins because you never know when the next one's gonna be.
Yeah, but you
all the
can
bragging rights
do
go into it. But
a couple more per year, for sure.
Or you could do more and try to make it the way that Sour Duel succeeded in terms of everyone knew if you train regularly, you're gonna get repeated opportunities to show off your training because there's a regular event that inspires people to train because they're like, okay, if I want to put in all this practice to Effic Duel, I'm going to have an Effic Duel event every 6 weeks. And in the meantime, I'll have other duel events that I can play if I want to. So there's never any doubt and you're never too far from having a chance to prove yourself. So there's always a motivation to play.
Yeah.
Versus...
I think that would be great.
Yeah. But I probably won't do it right away then if you're not going to be, selfishly, if you're not going to be available at all. And I should also probably get a little more settled. But
yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm not going to be available. It'll just be a little bit more in doubt. And, there's always other guys on our team that I think are capable or should have a chance to step up. So
yeah, we'll see. I mean,
would you think we should do Insta again after CTF? Like Insta Duel?
Yeah, that might be a good idea. It certainly gets...
maybe.
People like it, so...
Yeah, they always manage to show up. We got almost 30 people last time again as well.
Yeah, I think Insta Duel or ICTF after CTF is not a bad idea. I would actually...
You just always kind of switch it up a little bit.
Although we're probably also due for an FFA tournament as well.
That's true. SWAT, but I'm sure SWAT will make that happen.
We did have one before the FFA one.
The FFA, last FFA tournament was only good because Tenchi decided to put in some work beforehand, but if Tenchi hadn't played, it would have just been a complete disaster. I mean, I guess
showed up.
Tay played, didn't he? But Tay didn't.
Tay also played, yeah.
Didn't give the best.
I played
showing.
with him. He beat me.
Yeah, no, he's good, but it didn't really feel like that much of a challenge for SWAT Llama.
Yeah.
Maybe SWAT Llama will just not play the next one. I don't know, but
just make him sit out.
I feel like if I took the time to practice the maps, I could take a pretty good run at him.
Oh, for sure.
Probably.
But are you gonna do that?
It's not the biggest motivation right now in terms of anything.
I just really loved that singular, really decisive Anubis pick from Tenchi, and then no one played it again in the tournament.
Yeah, it was a fun kind of old school map. Not really like Tomahawk, but it's Tomahawk size, kind of part of the circling a pit.
It is still pretty open.
All right, I'm doing it. I'm ending the stream and the voice call.
All right.
Good games.
Goodbye.
Good games. Peace.